Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for the city of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, where I'm going to be taking on the Commodore of the Skies Chaos Quest as part of Aranea's character event who's just released, and for this one I'm going to be bringing along a party of Aranea, Rem and Agrias with an Aranea friend support and brothers as a summon. So I actually completed this Chaos Quest before I even did my pulls for Aranea because I was impatient and I just kind of want to play the new content and see how it is. And I did manage to complete it. I think I had a team of like Golbez, Rosa and Zack or something like that with a friend Golbez, and I blasted it out in about 55 turns. I did have a death on the friend Golbez that got revived by Rosa just as he was about to leave, but somehow I still managed it with about an 800k score or something like that. Because these bosses are actually super resistant to magic in the Chaos Quest. So Zack was kind of hampered in terms of potential. Like his EX wasn't really doing much, but his regular skills still hit really freaking hard. I noticed that it's only a 2-wave Chaos, and the first wave isn't really all that threatening, in my opinion. And the second wave, now the bosses have a really interesting gimmick, because after I think they take their first turn, it might either be the first turn or the second turn, but they have a skill where they throw up a shield. But it's not like wall shield, it's a very different shield, and what that does is it actually prevents them from being broken. So characters like Aranea and Noctis, who rely on breaking the enemies in order to get their, Noctis needs to break an enemy to get the plus version of his moves, and Aranea needs to break an enemy to get the free turn. That's completely shut down until they kind of build the shield up in colours. It gets from like grey to yellow to red, and when they're at red, then they'll kind of do a brave HP attack, and then they go into exhaustion and they reset it, and you can break them again at that point. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, you know what, I can beat this in 55 turns or whatever with 2 Golbezes, and I don't even have any Araneas on the team. And Aranea gets 3 turns on break, and she can delay the enemies. And she does ridiculous damage, so it should really be possible to not allow the enemies to have a turn. We'll push them back with delays. We've got Agrias for the guaranteed paralysis. We've got Rem for the turn manipulation. I think I've actually seen that Kui's used a similar team as well, and I've seen Fires has also used a team instead of using Rem and Agrias. I think he's used Noctis. Now I've still not made my mind up about Noctis. My Noctis is not ready yet. I had actually thought about bringing Kistis, because I think if you bring along Kistis, that should work as well. You have her delay one enemy, and Aranea can kind of get breaks and then delay the other, and that should still work. But I figure I'm going to go for this team because honestly, Rem's turn swap, she can swap the turn to Aranea, and then Aranea can take a free turn and then sort of delay or just do even more splash damage. Like, that's going to work really well, and I can hopefully try and scum the paralysis without having to rely on the guaranteed one. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So without further ado, let's jump into it. And actually, no, let's not jump into it. Let me show my artifacts first. So I had about 9k tokens saved up, and this is what they got me. So I kind of have an almost perfect setup with these, but you know I ain't going to stop until I get all of the 330s. I'm not stopping there. I've also got a 108 CS50, and I got a 330 CS50. Now, I think personally that 108 330 is going to be the most balanced loadout for her, because she has the Vitalcrusher debuff and she has ridiculous crit damage. Like, it's very clear to me that her kit was designed to counteract the brave damage reduction that is in the JP version right now. Because they don't just gain defense, they gain a straight damage reduction, and with all her critical multipliers, she does so much damage. It cannot be contained within 4 9s. Like, there's no way in hell. So she's pretty much always going to be capping, especially under Synergy. So I think in Synergy, if you ran like triple 330 bloody CS50, it's like the best set. But outside of Synergy, I don't feel comfortable not having 108s on my Chaos characters, but 330 does give you more max brave than CS50 does. Even though Aranea's base max brave is much higher than I thought. What is this disgusting number? That is Ultimecia territory. Like, I'm just going to straight up say it, Aranea is the physical Ultimecia, except she's probably better. Yeah, I've not actually used her yet, but I've got a pretty good idea of what's about to happen. So these are the spheres that I've given her. Now I do have to say that Vayne is a better choice for Vanille Sphere, but in all honesty I'm probably not going to be using Vayne that much now that Aranea is here. So I figured that even though it works better with Vayne's kit because he can force breaks with skill 2, he also forces an AoE break with his EX, and he recovers uses of skill 2 with his EX, whereas Aranea is kind of, she has 8 uses of skill 2 and that's it, you know, you have to be careful with them. So it's definitely better on Vayne's kit to be able to force the breaks, but at the same time I'm probably going to be using Aranea over Vayne if I get a choice. I'm definitely going to be using them both at some point because I think that Vitalcrusher could definitely help Vayne do more damage. As long as we've got like an aura bot as the third character, then we should probably have enough attack. And I've given him Bart's Sphere because you get 20% extra max brave, and she really wants that. You know, she's all about the max brave because she does so much splash damage and AoE damage everywhere. So the more brave you give her, the better. Now, I am probably going to give her King's Sphere for the last slot because I don't think anyone else could really use it better than her at the moment. But I've held off on doing it for now just because I'm a little bit indecisive and I kind of want to see how she does without it. So that's Aranea. My Rem is kind of, you know, almost there. Decent artifacts. And my actually, have I equipped all my board passives? Yeah, I have. Okay, that's good. The thing I don't like about Rem is she's got such a high base max brave, but she's barely got any buffs on it, so it's not that high during the actual quest. And then my Agrias is triple 18330, which is nice. And just make sure that she's got everything on. I've not used these characters in a while, man. Bringing them back from the grave. Okay, so seem to be all set. Let's go. Oh, download. All right. Yeah, I've swapped onto my emulator. So yeah, bear with me for a few seconds while we get this rolling. Okay, let's go. So first turn I definitely want to use skill 1 to get her her Magitech armament buff going. Actually no, she already has it, alright? Yeah, she has the... Yeah, it doesn't really matter which one I use. Oh, I need to fix the skill order. Oh well, never mind. I'll just knock this one back anyway. And then she gets the free turn. And I'm just going to do that. That is a HP plus, my dude. That is a HP plus. How are you about to do 68k damage plus splash on a HP attack? That's ridiculous. From nothing. Absolutely, from nothing. Alright. Like, I'm done now. I'm sorry, but that I just had to say it because that's really something else. So I'm moving Agrias up here because I kind of want to get the free turn with Aranea without using High Wind. Now we're at maximum stacks of Knight's Pride, which is good. And I'm going to get up the attack buffs, not that we really need them. Yep. Why not? Let's pop this. That is ridiculous. Let's see. What should I do? Yeah, I kind of want to send you to the Shadow Realm, my friend. Though I really probably should have attacked A there. I just didn't want to get broken. Okay, well that's her EX. And this is my skill too. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Yeah, let's get out of the wave. Alright, so boss time. So I definitely want to give this to Aranea. And she's going to EX. She's all the way over here for some reason. Wow, that is a thing of beauty. And I'm just going to yeet this thing's turns all the way over here. Oof, at 88k, that's truly awesome. Okay, so these things' attacks, are they physical or are they magical? Phalanx, magic brave attack, deploys superior shield over party. Melee brave attack, magic brave attack, magic brave. Okay, so the move that prevents them from going into break is actually a magic attack, which means that silence should be able to shut them up. So I don't actually mind if we actually give them a turn. I just don't want them to. I don't want them to be able to actually put up their shields. So we're going to give this to Aranea. We're absolutely going to High Wind for that juicy free turn. And then we're just going to kick this thing's turn over here. Oh dear. That's not too good, is it? Okay, what's this turn rate look like? Kind of bad. But that's completely fine. Because here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my friend Aranea. And this is going to easily go to cap. How charged are we? Oh, we are almost there. We are literally almost there. So you know what? I am actually just going to go into summon at this point, and I'm going to use high boost lance. On this one, I guess. So yep, let's do that, and then I think we should be able to. I'll refresh cure over here. So we've absolutely got a free turn coming up here, which is kind of not really going to help, but at the same time it is, because it helps push them farther away. And just look at this damage, it's just absolute nonsense. Do I have my... yeah, I do. be open. We get consecutive turns, but we don't. Do we still have... We do still have high speed maneuver, but we won't if we use our additional ability. So let's actually use Dragoon Dive like this, and then go into the EX. And of course we swap over to Aranea. And I'm actually going to... No, I'm not. I'm just going to use High Wind. B's about to become unbroken. Let's see. Let's do this for now. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I think. Let's give Aranea some bravery, and then let's swap over to her, and then we can get a free turn with the HP plus on this one over here, like so. And they're both gonna have to get broken. We don't battery on that one. But I know what does. Not quite there, are we? What do we do here? This is the free turn, right? I don't know actually. Either way, it's pretty much over. Oh, come on. Stop clinging to life. Oh well, it's honestly whatever. You, my friend, are finished. So they didn't even get to act once. That's about what I thought, to be honest. I brought Agrias, but I didn't need Agrias. I could honestly have done this with someone else. Like, I don't know. I mean, who else would have had better damage output? Like, I don't know. Agrias worked well enough because she's got battery and she can attack as well. But I could have brought like Liliset or something, or I could have brought Ishtola or I don't know, someone like that. Warrior of Light even would have worked, just an aura bot and a battery bot, because honestly that's all we needed. Aranea's damage in this quest in Synergy is just so utterly stupid right now that her combination of free turns, obscene damage and battery, I mean not battery but I mean delay, it's just, well, you saw what happened. It speaks for itself. So if anyone is on the fence about it, if anyone doesn't know if they should pull for her and they're kind of neutral on her character, just go for her, honestly. You won't regret it. Honestly, her high boost lance, her HP++, is stronger than many characters' actual skills right now, and then she gets free turns on top of it. It's just, it's obscene. So you will not regret it, and she's probably going to last us for months. So, thanks everyone for watching, and until the next time, take care, and goodbye.